tell y'all, man, this guy right here, and Warrick, Toya has some stuff for you. So I hope you don't mind telling the story. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man. One September, man. It was September of 2008. Me, Warrick, and my boy Byron was sitting at Arby's on Wake Forest Road in Raleigh.
That's right.
And Warrick said, "Man, I got to do something to honor my grandfather." That's what he said, man. That's what he said. He said, "I got it, man. I got to do something to honor my grandfather. It just ain't all came together yet."
Right.
And next thing I know, man, Warrick was back in Danville. He had started the Wendell Scott Foundation. And the next call he made to me, he was saying, "Young, I need to figure out a way to get my tax exempt status."
That's right.
And man, since that
expedite.
he needed to expedite it. And I told him, I said, "Hey man, as soon as you file it, you can start using it."
Right.
And since that day, since then, man, he took that action plan and he did what he said he was gonna do. And like a lot of people don't do, he knew it was gonna take some time. But once he put his mind to it, Warrick put his mind to it, and next thing you know, Wendell Scott Foundation is now hosting galas at the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's been a master of ceremony for parades. He's been on I Am Athlete podcast. They've had red carpet events. I don't know if y'all know about the part that they played in Cars 2, but Warrick could tell you. So all of that stuff he's done. I went up to Danville when they dedicated a street name to his grandfather. So all of that stuff that he's done right alongside with his father, he ain't told me this, but I can tell you, I'm sure it's brought his family a lot closer together. Yeah. Man, this is just it's marvelous, man. I tell him every time I talk to him, bro, I'm so proud of you, because I can remember times when we was down on Glenwood and we was trying to figure out now how much we got if we put all our money together.
Put it all together, right?
So, hey, Warrick, man, without further ado, man.
I gotta say this though.
Go ahead, Sean.
It was an outstanding article that was in the Richmond Free Press about you.
Okay.
And how you started a foundation and everything like that, and your reasons behind starting a foundation and all that. I mean, if anybody have not read this article, man, it is outstanding. So for me, I would like for you to just kind of start, just tell us, Sai kind of gave a little backstory. Just kind of tell us, what was the reason for starting and how did you get, what triggered you to say, I want to do this and get it going, bro?
Yeah, no doubt. I don't take for granted that the people watching absolutely know about, Wendell Scott in totality. So I'll give you a quick little history lesson. My grandfather, with the support of the Scott family, we call it Scott Racing, became the first African-American NASCAR team owner or driver to win and compete full-time in NASCAR. He is the only African-American that's inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Several distinctions on him in film, television, pop culture, you name it. Fifth, you may have seen a movie growing up called Grease Lightning.
Yes, sir. Richard Pryor.
Where Richard Pryor was playing a race car driver.
Hey, excuse Warrick, can I ask? Let me stop you real quick. I was going to save this because you just said it. I was watching a documentary on Richard Pryor this week, and they said during the filming of Grease Lightning, which correct me if I'm wrong, I think they said it was filmed in Georgia.
Correct.
And they said the thing about Richard Pryor, I don't know if you knew this, Sean. Thing about Richard Pryor is whenever he shot movies, he wanted the townspeople, particularly African Americans, to be involved.
Yeah,
correct. So they were saying
that's in his contract.
They said when he shot Grease Lightning, they were in a racist town in Georgia, and he got all the black people to come out to be extras and whatnot.
That's in every contract.
They said that the mayor of that town, the small town in Georgia, had to call all the townspeople together and said, "Listen, excuse my language." They said the ends will be gone in a couple of weeks. Y'all just got to put up with it because I don't want to mess up this money. But I thought that was amazing, man. While he's shooting a movie playing your grandfather, that, I mean, that's just a part of American history, man, and a part of what we had to go through even during that day. And the townspeople at first were scared to come out. Like they had to basically persuade them, no, come out. You're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. So I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, Warrick.
To authenticate that, jumping around, I met in Atlanta last year around this time on the set of Family Feud. I actually met a elder who was there with her family to play, but she told me that she was one of those extras.
Wow.
In the movie.
That's crazy.
She might be like maybe, I don't know, 70 plus years old or something like that. But Grease Lightning was filmed. I wasn't there naturally, but I'm told it was actually filmed. This is before even the Buckhead area was developed like it is, and it was kind of filmed within that threshold. They were filming in a city that looked similar to Danville, and as we tie back into just our ancestry and our history. In that film, you can find Maynard Jackson, whom the airport resurrected after. Julian Bond in that film as well. Bo Bridges, Cleavon Little, people like that are all in the film. The Commodores and Roberta Flack on the soundtrack.
Wow.